Hey guys, tonight I just wanted to talk about how how people with how able-bodied people should talk to people with disabilities, and how we're so misunderstood because people don't want to give us the time to talk and to communicate our needs because we talk a little slower or maybe have a little bit of a speech impediment or use a communication device. And like today I was trying to make phone calls for myself, and my aide was holding the phone for me, and I made this one phone call, and this lady that I was talking to, I was trying to explain to her my situation, and she didn't want to take the time to listen to me. She just said, asked me what my dad's number was, and she asked me who was taking care of me, and what my dad's number was, and she automatically, just said, I'll talk to her dad about her financial matters. Well, I got something to tell everybody. I'm the only one that takes care of my financial matters. Not my aide, not my family, not my friends, not my anything. I'm the only one that does it now. I'm the only one that makes the decisions, not nobody else. And I'm tired of people with disabilities getting mistreated and misunderstood because they have to have their needs met by other people and their activities of daily living met by other people. They have to have their activities of daily living met by help. They have to have help doing their activities of daily living, and what activities of daily living are things like getting dressed, eating your meals, and bathing and stuff like that. And able-bodied people need to be aware of they need to be aware of people with disabilities might be smarter than what they seem because they can't communicate in the normal way, or it takes them a little longer to get their point across. And one of the biggest problems I see with people with disabilities and trying to live in an able-bodied world is people don't want to take the time to really talk to us and really understand what we're saying because it takes us a little longer to finish the sentence. This world is so hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Actually, I'm kind of glad that the coronavirus happened because it slowed the world down a little bit. It made everybody thankful for what they have. As many of you know, if you have any type of religious or spiritual belief at all, God does everything for a reason, and this coronavirus might be teaching everybody just to slow down and take it easy. And back to my original reason for making this video, this is how you talk to people with disabilities. You give them a chance to finish their sentence, and then you ask if they can't communicate, but yes or no. You ask them yes or no questions. Like, I have several friends that communicate with their eyes and communicate with their communication devices or their computers. It might take them a few minutes to type their response out, but please take the time to listen to what they gotta say. Don't assume that they don't know what they're doing just because their body's messed up. Because I'll tell you, right now, from my experiences in life, um, people, the people who really stop and take the time to understand me and understand why I do the things I do, are my true friends, and they really know me in ways that many people don't. And another way that people with disabilities communicate is through sign language or through an interpreter. And even when they have interpreters like caregivers that do most of the talking for them, able-bodied people in this world just want to talk to their caregivers and not directly to them. But you need to talk directly to them. Do not just assume. Because when you assume things, you make an ass out of that person and yourself. So don't do it. Because you really are missing out on getting to know some really wonderful people. Just because you don't want to take the time to understand what they're saying. And some of the nurses I've had, they just want to, like if they're busy doing something, they don't want to stop and take them to the take people to the restroom, or do whatever needs to be done, just because it might inconvenience them a little bit. But in over the years I've lived and dealt with a lot of people with disabilities, being a part of the disabled community, and doing my work with Can't Be Yourself, and just in my everyday life, and it takes a lot less time to take somebody to the restroom as it does to change them. So give them the dignity of taking them to the restroom. Don't make them sit there and use it on themselves, because that's really humiliating to people. And what we end up doing is holding it and hurting ourselves in the long run, because we don't want to ask for help, because people tell us to wait a minute and put it off. And if you're having trouble understanding somebody with a disability, ask them to repeat themselves, or type it in on their computer, or if they're using sign language, tell them to slow down, or if they talk with their eyes, ask them yes or no questions, and give them, say look up if the answer yes, or the answer no, tell them to look down, or if they need help doing something, tell them to look the way, like if they need help going to the restroom, they might look down towards the restroom, or if they need help eating something, they might look towards the dining room or the kitchen, or wherever it is, wherever the snack or the food they want maybe, or if you're at a restaurant and you have a menu, let them point out the stuff, the item on the menu that they want. You know, just give them the time to communicate their own address. Don't assume anything, because that's when you really miss stuff and really miss getting to know some great people. Another thing that we don't like, don't scream at us like we're a baby. Don't scream at us like we're deaf and like we don't understand, because a lot of times it may take us a little longer to process something. but it doesn't mean we don't understand it. It just means that we need time to think of an answer, and our reaction time is a little slower. But don't just assume that you know what we're saying. Take time to understand us, because you might actually learn something. And with, especially with my RSD and TP, people assume that I'm just making it up or it's all in my head. No, it's not. My body actually hurts all the time. And I've had people tell me, oh, it's just all in your head and you're just making it up. It's just a pain to deal with it. Well, that doesn't make it any more better. It's a matter of fact that makes it worse because my anxiety gets higher. And if we need help and we ask for it, do it first. Don't just sit there and assume that first because we can do it 2 days ago, it doesn't mean we don't need help. With the same, like if I ask for help driving one day in my chair and don't ask for it the next day, it doesn't mean I'm any more capable or less capable from day to day. It just means I might be tired or I have vision issues, so it might be dark outside or raining or cold or something, and I might need help getting from place to place, but that doesn't make me any different from anybody else. And people who have disabilities also get misunderstood because their eyes might roll back in their head or they might have spasms. But don't do it to us, and please do not call us the R word, because when somebody uses the R word, it just as harmful as when the African American community gets called someone from the African American community gets called the N word. So please don't do it, even if we have a mental disability or intellectual disability. If you treat us like we don't, we're gonna act more like we don't because you treat us with respect and understand us. I mean, I've learned through my 39 years of life now that a lot of people, caregivers and family members of people with disabilities really make their disability worse than what it is by holding them back and keeping them in this child quality world when they're really just harming the person. Like, I've known several people that have mental or intellectual disabilities, but their families do not want them to be trained to take care of themselves or do anything for themselves. They just want them to be in a child forever. And you're not only harming them, but you're harming yourself, because you can get to know them on a whole different level if you actually ask them questions and value their opinions and ask them what they want to eat and want to drink, and don't just throw things on their plate and dress them in clothes they don't want to wear. Just give them a choice of some outfits. And like I say, if they can't communicate, ask them yes or no questions. and just treat them with respect. And if they're trying to tell you something wrong, listen to them, because that happened to me last summer. I was at a camp for people with disabilities, and I was trying to tell the person helping me that she had broken my cushion in my chair, and I needed to get my other cushion from home. But when I tried to call my dad, she told me that I couldn't because my dad was on vacation and it wasn't right to bother him. But if you know something's wrong, and the person keeps trying to tell you something's wrong, then listen to them. And don't try and cover it up. When they tell you something's wrong and you realize you've done something wrong, don't try and cover that up like that girl did with my cushion. See, what she did was she tried to cover up the hole she put in my cushion with a rubber glove, and that wasn't right. Because I had an extra cushion in the house, and all my dad would have had to done for me is bring it up to the camp. And because somebody wouldn't listen and they assume things, I did not have a good time at camp last summer, and I could have had a really good time, and they could have gotten to know me a whole lot better than they did. And just to give you a little update on my medical situation, I go for my pre-surgical thing tomorrow about my kidneys, and pre-surgical workup to see when I'm gonna have surgery. I hope it's pretty soon, because this is getting more and more painful to deal with day by day. I just don't say much about it. That's another thing. I wanted to make the medical community and everybody aware that there are other disabilities and illnesses besides the coronavirus, and we're having to suffer because the coronavirus is taking over the world. But I know several people who either have had the coronavirus and don't know it, and just get tested because they have antibodies, or they accident. There are a few people out there that may accidentally be around somebody that has the coronavirus and have to get tested it or put in quarantine, whether they like it or not, and that's not fair to do either. So if you think you do have the coronavirus, do not say anything about it to anybody until you get a positive or negative test result, because you're making it harder for the people that need medical help and need help for other things as well. So don't go spreading rumors about, oh, I have the coronavirus, or I don't, because that could really hurt somebody and make their day twice as hard. Anyway, I love you guys, and everybody stay strong and listen to people, especially if they have something like RSD or CP or whatever their medical diagnosis may be. Even if they have trouble communicating, that doesn't mean they don't know what's going on. So please take the time to listen and understand people with disabilities, because if you do, it makes your life a lot easier, because a lot of times they're the only ones that understand what's going on. And like I've I had this one doctor who, when I went into his office, he automatically looked at my caregivers for answers, even though I explained to him what was going on. He did not want to take the time to listen, and he actually put a incorrect information down on my physical form for camp. He put down that I had an intellectual disability, and I did not. So doctors, lawyers, nurses, um, all able-bodied people need to stop and take the time to listen. You might think you hear us, and you might think you understand us, but give us time to finish our sentence. Because, when you don't, that's when people start to have problems that's when we have to jump over major hurdles, because we have to go to more red tape, because our needs get get misunderstood, and people end up not doing enough for us or overdoing stuff for us. Everyone, well, that's all I have to say for today. I hope everybody has a good night. I love you all.